Hey, what's up, Bitcoin Chaser fans, and welcome back to the live stream of the crypto news live at 5 with myself, BroKaine and Bitcoin Chaser. Today, we're going to be taking a look at all the up to date news and information with stuff like blockchain technology for eSports, hefty electricity bills at universities where students mine cryptocurrency. We're going to be taking a look at Son of a Chain. How did Bitcoin become so popular? We've got Theo on the sports betting updates of the week, and we're going to be taking a look at Unveiling the Link, bridging the Eastern and Western blockchain communities. Right, so first things first, now we're on the Bitcoin Chaser website where you can see up-to-date news and information, blogs. You can see last week's video right here. You can see the press releases of the week, events of the week. You can see our featured ICO, our gambling and casino section, as well as our guides, the quote of the week, and the who's who in the Bitcoin and blockchain sphere. Right, so the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to be having a look at the Son of a Chain segment first. Then we're going to move on to Theo on the sports betting updates of the week. So let's jump onto this with Son of a Chain.
How did Bitcoin become popular? A perfect storm was brewing in the horizon when Bitcoin came around. There were a few critical events that converged to create a market for peer-to-peer decentralized electronic currency. The obvious ones everyone points out to are the maturity of the internet as the technology that allowed Satoshi to propagate his idea and then deploy a blockchain on. The advent of blockchain itself, which combined several concepts across disciplines, was also critical and was probably the most challenging component. Then there is the market crash that accelerated exactly when Bitcoin was being launched, which is one of those intangibles that allowed cryptocurrency to gain momentum. Central bank responded with quantitative easing and bailouts strengthened the case for Bitcoin thereafter. Had governments and banks handled the meltdown any different, Bitcoin might have had a tougher time getting the attention it did. But from Ben Bernanke's first bout of QE, the case for Bitcoin was made. After that, Bitcoin quickly drew proselytizing agents that made it their life mission to take this idea to the masses. People like Nick Spanos played a huge role in taking Bitcoin from a niche in which mathematicians, computer science experts, and cryptography enthusiasts were playing around with the system into a fully fledged asset that became a household name. Perhaps one of the most significant drivers of Bitcoin popularity came from a different kind of proselytizing agent. On May 22, 2010, a Bitcoin enthusiast named Laszlo Heinix offered 10,000 Bitcoin to anyone who could deliver a couple of pizzas to his place. Soon enough, another enthusiast took on the challenge and Bitcoin's role as an asset that can be used as a medium of exchange was cemented. This exchange also managed to give Bitcoin its first de facto holiday, Bitcoin Pizza Day. From that point on, more engineers joined, responding to demands for new products and services like hardware wallets. The speculators came afterwards, and as Bitcoin prices kept advancing, more people wanted a piece of the pie. Nevertheless, Bitcoin's popularity is a product of that perfect storm, a historical coincidence in which technology matured and was deployed just as the world economy hit its worst downturn since 1929. This laid the groundwork for proselytizing agents to take a step further, and everyone else started adding their own angle to the Bitcoin story.
Right, so that was the Son of a Chain segment on how Bitcoin became so popular. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Now let's take a look at Theo on the weekly sports betting update.
This is Theo Goodman for Bitcoin Chaser, giving you an update on the sports betting world. Manchester United got wrecked. Brighton beat them 3-2. Huge underdogs. Congrats to anyone that took Brighton at 5-1 to beat Manchester United. I seriously doubt there were a whole lot of people on the Brighton side, though, as Manchester United is one of the biggest favorites that's often supported week after week. Manchester United wrecked in the last game. Let's see if they recover this next week. The English Premier League is in full swing now. Plenty of games going on. Bundesliga starts this weekend. Actually, it starts on Friday. And then, so the German league is in full swing. French league is in full swing. Italian leagues are in full swing. So soccer is back from the summer break and the World Cup break. So definitely check that out. We also have this weekend UFC Fight Night, Gacha against Vic. And that is a pretty damn stacked card, to be honest. You also got Johnson against Philly, Casey against Till. And you also have the return of Joanne Calderwood out of Scotland to face Farah out of Brazil. This is a very good card for a fight night. So definitely check that out. Nice weekend of betting. Check out some of the odds for that fight night. And we'll see here. They have not moved a whole lot. Gacha is standing around 2.3 most of the time. There's been some movement over here. Courtney Casey was as high as 2.3. Ellenberger getting no respect at 5. And, most of these other ones haven't moved a whole lot. But definitely it's a good card. Check that out. And also right around the corner is NFL. And Bitcoin Rush has a free NFL survivor pool. So that's pretty simple. All you got to do in a survivor pool is pick one winner each week. And this one that's free has a prize of half a Bitcoin. So definitely worth checking out. So every week you pick one team to win, and you can't use that team again the rest of the season. If you are wrong one week, then you're out. And the last one standing wins the half Bitcoin. There's also some paid pools, of course. But NFL is just around the corner. College football, college basketball, that just around the corner. The summer's over, and now it's time to start getting your bets on. This was Theo Goodman for Bitcoin Chaser. Check out djnbet.com, where I give advice on how to bet on sports, reviews of sports books, and other degenerate information. Thanks a lot.
Right, so that was Theo Goodman on sports betting this week. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Remember, everything that is discussed from here on out in terms of what we're going to be looking at on the Bitcoin Chaser website is linked down below in the description. You can go have a look at it, follow along with me, or if you're watching at a later stage, you can go and read up fully on the rest of the information on that article, because we do summarize the information for you so you can find out if you're interested or not. So let's begin with the first thing: Unveiling the Link, bridging the Eastern and Western blockchain communities. Right, so we're going to have a look here at some pieces we've taken out of here. The first is the mission of the link is to be a blockchain advocate and to connect Eastern and Western cultures through a series of cultural events. Link is bringing back the human element to blockchain and peer-to-peer ecosystems by creating a bridge between cultures, promoting cross-cultural teachings in the process, said Marshall Long of Link. The formation of the group sends a strong signal that block producers from around the world are focused on the health and growth of the network, all aiming to see EOS succeed, coming together to make it all happen. The mission of Link is to be an advocate in the crypto community. Our mandate is to transcend cultural biases and bridge the Eastern and Western communities through a series of educational events. Teaching each other of cultural differences will bring back the human element to blockchain and peer-to-peer ecosystems. Right, so that was the first part there. This is Unveiling the Link. You can go check it out. The link to that is in the description below. Next, we're having a look at something that is actually very, very interesting. University students mining cryptocurrency from their dorms. I mean, that is absolutely crazy, right? So the first thing that we can see from here is, according to a recent report, college students are trying their hand at mining altcoins at their dorm. This shouldn't be surprising given that electricity costs are included in their dorm fees. Patrick Sines, a Penn State College graduate, spoke to CNBC, pointing to the potential of cryptocurrency and his interest. Using his dedicated software, he began mining cryptocurrency on campus grounds using campus electricity. He said, "I had basically a box, maybe 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet tall. It was sitting in right at the foot of my bed, and it had several graphics cards in it." He attended classes while his rig did the work back at the dorm. Doing so, Sines gained a small passive revenue stream. Sines' operation was not illegal, but it was problematic for college administrators. The financial toll it takes on campus operators, especially if it becomes a widespread phenomenon, is hefty. At the end of the day, there is no such thing as free lunch. Someone must pay for the electricity used. Apart from the electricity costs, college students who mine for Bitcoin and other altcoins on campus or in their dorms are exposed to certain hazards that they themselves might not be aware of. cryptocurrency mining rig units can explode or implode. How flippin' scary is that? Right? Imagine your cryptocurrency mining rig explodes. You just come home. So what happens if you're sleeping at the foot of your bed and this mining rig just goes? That's like the end for you, man. I remember when I was in a dorm and hostel back in school. I mean, I don't think it would have been that easy to just set up a mining rig and just leave it running. I mean, most of the time you have friends there. They're pretty destructive. They're having fun. That rig wouldn't implode or explode. It would just be trashed by college students living with me. You know what I mean? So that is hefty electricity bills at universities where students mine cryptocurrency. Link to that is in the description below. Next, we're taking a look at blockchain technology for esports, the next boom. So the first thing we can see is the esports industry has grown significantly over the past years. Reports claim that it will increase in volume this year as well, becoming a $900 million industry in 2018. According to Forbes, the esports industry grew from $493 million in 2016 to $655 million in 2017, and now in 2018 it's becoming a $900 million industry. Right? Online gaming enables users to play with others, share their experience, and even earn prizes through centralized platforms. These, however, lack transparency insofar as the prize distribution is concerned. Blockchain technology has the potential to prevent fraudulent activity, and there are startups that are promising to introduce blockchain technology within their platforms to combat the shortcomings created by the centralization of prize disbursement. These solutions can be applied to the gambling side of esports. With that, gambling and sports books platforms seem to poised to find a way in this growing segment within the industry, and blockchain-powered platforms will have the edge, especially because the gaming crowd is tech savvy. So what they're basically saying is, in esports, especially on the betting side, there has been a lot of cases where it can actually be not as trustworthy as we might want to believe. And they believe that blockchain technology, which I fully believe as well, has the potential to disrupt that market and actually provide a more resourceful, verifiable product towards people that like to take part in esports. That, it's actually a really big market. People who are playing Fortnite and PUBG and all sorts of other esports platform games like CSGO. I mean, bets are being made. Like, things are happening in which people believe that team is going to win over this team, and to have the ability to incorporate blockchain technology to ensure that is all authentic as possible, you can't say no to that. That is a gift from God, you know what I mean? So next we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin conferences and cryptocurrency events 2018. This is the Bitcoin Chaser conference calendar, and what we can see on this calendar is all the conferences and events happening this month as well as next month and a lot more months to come. And you can come here on your own time. The link to that is in the description below, and you can go ahead and you can see relevant conferences and events that are happening in areas close to you. Like today, there is the US-China Blockchain and Digital Currency Conference in Los Angeles. On the 24th of August, we have the Blockchain Technology Summit in Shanghai, and we have the Voice of Blockchain in Chicago. And on the 28th, we have the Blockchain Summit in Singapore, and we have the Coinvention in Philadelphia on the 30th of August, followed by, right before the month ends, the Block Hedge in Bangkok, Thailand. So let us know if you're watching this video after it's gone live. Let us know if you're going to be attending any of these events. Share it to our pages on social media, and we will be happy to see you at these events. Give us an idea of what you think about the event. And that kind of wraps up the Bitcoin Chaser Crypto News Live at 5 for this week. Remember, it's happening every single week at this time on a Wednesday, and you can come in and join on that. Recently, we had a creation wallet tutorial for Ethereum on MyEtherWallet. It's a great way for you to go learn how you can securely create an Ethereum wallet with MyEtherWallet, and future tutorial videos will be showing you how you can actually use the MyEtherWallet interface on your browser to fully utilize everything that it has to offer, as well as different ways you can access your Ethereum wallets if it's not a key store file or a private key. We also have the Bitcoin Chaser Faucet Hub tutorial coming out tomorrow. That's going to be a lot of fun for you if you want to get into free Bitcoins and how you can claim from sites, all in one page that you can go ahead every single day and you can just run through the list and get yourself some free Bitcoins. Imagine after a month. I think it would be pretty great to see how much you've really earned. Right, so that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you loved the video, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to see you on future live stream videos, interacting with us in the comments section. From myself, BroKaine and Bitcoin Chaser, we wish you a great rest of your week. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.